When I was skinny, I felt invisible. I'd walk into a room and nobody would even notice me. People would talk over me, overlook me, and I never felt confident in my own skin. But after years of building muscle and transforming my whole entire physique, I started noticing three things that completely changed the way people treated me. I know it's not just about looking bigger. These three changes had a much bigger impact on my confidence, my presence, and even the opportunities that came my way. Here's what I noticed. Okay, yeah, so this used to be me. Skinny, out of shape, invisible, never used to get any attention, you get me? And since I've got muscle in shape now, right? This is the number one thing that I started to notice straight away, all right? Yeah, of course, yeah, I look better, I look bigger, right? But the number one thing that you're gonna start noticing, and what women start to notice about you, is actually your presence and your confidence, okay? So when you actually walk into the room now, and you got a nice fitted black t-shirt on, or just fitted clothes, right? You dress a certain way, you hold your posture into a certain way, right? And every time you start speaking to women now, you can hold your eye contact with them. What women truly notice is how you actually carry yourself when it comes to you holding your frame, how you talk, how you walk, how you dress, right? And I realized when I was skinny, I didn't have much energy in me. I didn't have this sense of confidence. I didn't have this sense of stability in my own skin, right? I'd walk around with my shoulders down, right? I wouldn't even like, keep my head up at times, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, right, I'd look around and I'd be comparing myself as well. You get me? But the moment you get in shape, you get leaner, you build more muscle. You don't just look better, but because you know inside that you do look better, right? You feel better. Your confidence expands, bro. Your confidence grows, and women tend to feel your confidence more than your physique, bro. All right. And I'll be honest with you, a muscular physique creates a stronger presence. You've got this sense of security in yourself that people just tend to feel, right? And how you carry yourself into a room, into the world, speaks so much more louder than you actually think. So that's the first thing women will actually start to notice about you, is your presence and your confidence. All right. Right. Point number two. What does your muscles actually represent? What does it showcase? It showcases that you've got good habits, right? Because women know, even men know, that it takes a lot of hard work, it takes a lot of patience and consistency to even attain a great physique. So you having good habits, great lifestyle choices, right? Having muscles, you're literally representing you're already a successful person, bro. If you can master your physique, women tend to think if he's got muscles and he's looking great, surely he can master other things in his life, right? Because whatever you tend to do for yourself in terms of your appearance and your physique, you can have great habits in your business, you can have great habits in relationships. You tend to showcase that you love working on yourself and you love growing. And when you represent that type of character, that type of person that has ambition, that always wants more in life, that always is trying to upgrade his own, again, appearance, physique, finance, relationship, whatever the case is, right? Women love the fact that you are ambitious. And having a great physique is just a representation that you are successful. So that's number two, bro. You get me? It shows that you are disciplined in your life. Okay, number three. This is what they find the most appealing when it comes to visuals, yeah? Women tend to notice when you have broad shoulders and a small waist, you create that V-taper look, right? In your frame, in your t-shirts, in your shirts. I'm not talking about you being massive. I'm not talking about you need to be like a bodybuilder, right? Bodybuilders, I feel like they have so much muscle that it just looks too big and it's not really appealing and it's not really attractive. You want to have like an aesthetic type of look, right? That you look like an athlete, like you train like an athlete. Women, when they see you, right? You got that V taper, you got broad shoulders, right? What does that even showcase? When you got a bigger frame than her, right? She's got this fantasy, bro. That's the truth. She's got this fantasy of, whether you like it or not, yeah, well, of course you're gonna like it. She's got this fantasy that, yo, you can dominate her, bro, right? You can dominate her when it comes to the bedroom, right? When it comes to her fantasies of, attaining pleasure, right? Whether you think women don't have fantasies or not, bro, they truly do, bro. They truly have fantasies of being with someone that's super attractive, that's someone that's muscular, that's bigger than them, right? Because it shows that you can kind of like take control when it comes into the bedroom. Like, you're gonna lay it down good. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna sort her needs out. You know what I'm saying? Because women got needs too. You get me? And of course, when you have a bigger frame, right, it shows that you're strong. It shows that you're dominant, right? It shows that you can actually take care of her if she was ever in a dangerous situation, where you can actually go and protect her. This is what it truly showcases, right? And once you do get muscular and you get lean and you start to actually work on yourself, forget about women right now, right? When you just focus on the mission of becoming the best version of yourself, right? Not even thinking about women, right? Once you start getting on the journey and you start actually getting results on yourself, women just come as a bonus anyway, right? So you don't even want to be focusing on women. You want to be focusing on yourself, right? Creating the best physique that you possibly can in this lifetime. Upgrading yourself, upgrading your grooming, upgrading your style, right? Upgrading your mental state, right? Building confidence and not feeling insecure like I used to, right? These things truly matter more than just you trying to get women, right? Because once you're truly secured in yourself, right, and you're putting in the work in on yourself, the bonus of that and the rewards of that is women, is finding your career path, is finding a great relationship, is being more healthier, being more mentally strong, right? Controlling your emotions. All these things matter. And as I can tell you one thing, going into the gym and training, right? That is like the first phase that everyone needs to master. Once you master that, I promise you, you can take discipline, consistency, patience, all these things that you've learned from the gym. You can put all them skill sets into your business, into your relationships, because it's the same amount of energy that you put into your physical health. It's the same thing that you do for your business. It's the same thing that you do for your mental strength. It's the same thing that you do for your relationships, your family. Honestly, getting in the gym, getting results, being patient, consistent, being disciplined was the best thing I ever did, right? And getting in shape was the best thing I ever did. You know what I'm saying, right? Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts as well, right? Let me know if you're on this journey of getting in shape, getting leaner, getting stronger. And yeah, man, if you're new to my channel, I appreciate your time. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.